devil. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. It's my third video for the day. I was just live and the police was knocking on my door. I gotta move. I gotta get out of Michigan. I have to get out of this city. Because this city would give me a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's something going on. It's just something going on. And it's the atmosphere here in Michigan. Did y'all hear the police knocking on my door? The man walked in my house. He knocked in my house, Fishwell. It's the Grand Rapids police. So I'm thinking, oh, Lord, this is about my son, right? Because you know my son been in trouble. I'm like, oh, my God. What's going on now? It's about the lady that lived here before me. We're looking for Denise. And I done seen her mail come here. I said, Denise don't live here. Are you sure? First of all, why you just walk in my house? But when I got downstairs, he was outside. I'm just looking for Denise. Denise don't live here. I just moved here. Oh, well, I let the courts know because she did something. I don't know Denise. He had a paper or warrant or something. So whatever Denise did, they looking for Denise's ass. See, that's why I get my house prayed over. See, now I'm starting to realize some stuff. This house, they told me before I moved here, because the people before me, they tore this house up. My landlord had to completely remodel this house. The lady and her kids, they was doing some of everything. The neighbors hated them here. So this house got some bad spirits on it. I got to pray over this house today. And I got to get somebody here and pray over this house. Because as soon as I get here, my son do stuff he ain't never did. And I'm telling y'all, one night, can y'all get my lights up? But I know YouTube really ain't going to let nobody see this video. Every time you come back, they cancel your videos or something. They do something. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know it wasn't about us. It was about the old neighbors. But one night when I first got here, I think it was the first or second night I was here, right? I was on the sofa sleeping. Have you ever felt like somebody was on your body and you can't get up? Somebody was holding you down. I've been through that before, and I read that you got to call out the blood of Jesus to get that off of you. If y'all don't understand how to get that off of you, because if it's the worst feeling in the world, you walk, but you can't move. So you got to start calling out the name of Jesus, and it will flee. It works. I'm laying on the sofa, y'all. My first night here or my second night here. And it's just scary. It's just eerie when you move into a house. You know, it's different from my apartment. My apartments, I ain't never been afraid of my apartments. But a house, it just feels different, you know. So I'm laying there. Y'all don't think I'm lying. A spirit was holding me down. I could see it. And it was a big black spirit holding me down. And it picked me up. I was standing up and it seemed like I was just trying to get away from it. And I'm like, Jesus, Jesus. I was calling it in my mind because my mouth wasn't moving. And I'm in the blood of Jesus. And next thing you know, this being, this figure went out my front door. Y'all think I'm lying on everything I love. That thing went out my front door. I seen it leave. I got up and prayed through my whole, everybody was asleep. I got up and prayed through my whole house in the blood of Jesus. I demand that spirit not to return to my house. Whatever it was, it left. And I haven't seen it since, but I'm going to pray again because it's something black cloud that happened in this house. I don't know what it is. And I'm scared to look it up on you can look it up on the internet, what happened in different homes. I'm kind of scared to look it up. Because if something crazy happened up here, I'm packing and I'm leaving. You hear me? But I you know what? I got the blood of Jesus over me. The devil just keep coming knocking at my door. See, and the neighbors just keep seeing the police around. They're going to be like, dang, she like the last neighbors. No, I'm not. I'm just tired of this mess. Here you come now. Bam, and I do my heart didn't drop and got off my live. And it's for Denise. I don't even know this. Then did some shit. They say you shouldn't burn sage. Jay Moore, they said sage is not of God, because I used to burn sage too, and they say you let the spirits out. You don't know what to do besides pray, because they tell you ain't supposed to burn sage. That's demonic. Have y'all heard that? This stuff is crazy. They say it's a lost soul that could be a demon too. That was a demon. I have never seen nothing that big. And I mean, I was wrestling with this thing, and I'm caught out the blood. She's like, "You ain't gonna win with me, brother." And that used to be scary, y'all. The old Nina would have packed the next day. But when you know God, demons can't win against me. I'm standing 10 toes down. I'm Job. You got me messed up. That stuff don't scare me, because I'm going to pray the blood of Jesus over you, and I got the angels around me. It ain't going down. You can't have my kids, and you can't have my mind. You done took everything from me, but you can't do that. And the police, it seems like they always come over nonsense. But when you call them about real stuff, they don't show up. When that day they had my daughter incarcerated and Sonny got maced and I got maced, we called the police a whole hour before they came. They took their time coming and finally came looking crazy. Now we got to go to court. Actually, I better remind my court date. On the 8th or 9th, we got to go to court for these kids that maced us. That's why I be telling the police, y'all don't show up when y'all supposed to. That shit is crazy. Then when we call you, you show up stupid. Y'all showed up with AKs and stuff on my son Gino when I told you he had a mental breakdown. I'm calling you for medical help. Y'all come like I said my son just robbed my house. They putting on armor stuff and AKs pointing at my house, had the bullhorn come out now. I said, hold up. What is y'all doing? I said my son is mental. Do you know you can really make him go crazy if you're doing all that? Thank God my brother walked him out. My brother snapped on the police. He said, hell no, he ain't coming out there and y'all got AKs pointing at this house. He said, y'all got the game messed up. Hell no. Okay, we'll put him away. Put the guns away. And I'm looking at the psychiatrist lady who they brung with them, because I told them it was a mental breakdown. That's how I can prove I called about mental health, because they brung her with them. She over there behind the tree with me. I said, ain't you gonna do something? Well, when they get him out, I'll talk to him. Shouldn't you be the one at the door trying to talk to him now? Shouldn't the police escort you in there to talk to him? I didn't say he had a pawpaw. I said he had a knife. And that's another thing, y'all. They try to say my son had all these pawpaws. I don't know where he got them from, if he did. So why did he grab that little bitty kitchen knife when he lost his mind? He didn't grab a pawpaw. He grabbed a kitchen knife. So I'm like, well, where did them guns come from? Because he showed didn't have them a week ago. So I don't even know. But I'm telling y'all, Krugs, boy, mushrooms, whatever you smoking, you better stop. I already putting PCP on mushrooms. It got you hallucinating. And you just gone. And Puffy was on that shit, man. Puffy was on that ooh-wee. You knock on somebody's door, throw a knife and run. You doing interviews with people for positions in your drawers? Come on, man. Even though y'all might hate this man, y'all got to give him just an inch of compassion. You got to remember people that's in your family that's on Krugs, that's been on Krugs. Just a little inch of compassion. You hear me? You have to. Typo. What is typo? Oh, something you wrote. You have to be a bigger person and pray for people that's mentally ill. Because you may turn around and it's your child. Everybody involved in this case, every single person involved in this case was on Krugs. Even Ray J crazy ass. I'm for sure he didn't try it. But the main people that should be on trial are the Krug dealers. Ray J should be sitting where Diddy's sitting. I'm just being real. Ray J should be sitting where Diddy's sitting at, because he did more damage than Diddy to me. Because unless they can prove Diddy did these murders, then I got a different perspective. But so far, since they haven't proved that, Ray J is more of a criminal than Diddy. Diddy kicked Cassie, dragged her, yes. Ray J is the one of the people, like the white guy, the drug mule, are the reasons why their mindset is the way it is, because they the ones giving them the drugs. When Whitney Houston and Bobby was sitting there, Whitney Houston wig on backwards, and she, Bobby, just, Ray J did that shit. You hear me? Whitney Williams walking around like this. Ray J holding her arm, lead her to the car. Ray J did that shit. You need to be in jail, bruh. What happened to charging drug dealers? Do you not know some drug dealers right now doing like 50 years? What happened to locking people up? Like, to me, Ray J is the reason half our damn Hollywood celebrities own that shit. Because somebody made him a drug mule. So anybody that's on that shit and buying, they need to start telling who they getting this shit from. They need to start with them, locking up the drug dealer. Lock them up, lock their ass up, because the ones that's using ain't at their right mind. I don't care if Diddy got $1 trillion. The brother is on drugs, people. He's strung out on that shit. He might do anything. Ike Turner was on that shit. Rick James was on that shit. David Ruffin was on that shit. And what was they doing? Turning on their group, fighting people. David Ruffin beat the hell out of Tammy Terrell. So did James Brown on that shit. Y'all see his mugshot? He looked like a Thundercat. He was on that ooh-wee. Elvis was on that shit. Half the people that died that's in Hollywood was on that shit. And y'all sitting there, lock them up. What that's gonna do? Cassie's still out here. She still do what she do. Brianna's still out here. I hope they stay clean. Ray J still out here. Stevie J, Mary J. Mary J was on this shit. What's his name? What was dealing with Mary J? KC? On that shit. Bobby Brown? On that shit. Michael Jackson, Prince? On that shit. Y'all don't want to believe that, but pain pills is a crook. Do you know people would do some stuff to get that pain pill if they're in a lot of pain? Michael got so bad that Janet said they was finna do a divine intervention with Michael and let him know we finna take a power of attorney over your shit, Michael, and take your shit from you because you getting high off these pain pills, and now you didn't hire a whole doctor to give you drugs at night. We gonna have to take over, you gonna kill yourself. Where Michael at? They didn't move fast enough. Prince, struggling on pain meds. Prince was so gone on pain meds, they all making sense. He started hanging with Diddy and Ray J and them. Y'all can use my house as a break off as long as you give me my pills. Give me my shit. Go to use the house. I'm going to go up in the purple room while y'all do that. He in there looking on the camera. Getting high. I'm not being funny. I'm for real. Crowds would make you give up your mansion for a freak off. Think about it. Prince told Diddy and Cassie, y'all can have a freak off here. Are you kidding me? Crocs, man. Come on, man. Come on. Thank you all. Come on, get my likes up real quick, man. I'm going to go back to what I was saying about Quincy. Y'all got to tap that like. Y'all got to share. Y'all got to share. If y'all ain't getting nothing out of here, and I know y'all, why you trying to convince us to like Diddy? I'm not convincing y'all to like nothing. All I know is when it's your turn to come around, if it's your family member, don't ask for no prayer. Don't open your mouth. Eat it. Eat the crow. See, I can come to y'all about my son Gino and ask for prayer and donations or uplifting because I've never been that person to dog nobody like that. I wasn't a Diddy killer. I would be a hypocrite if I was saying Diddy need to die, go to jail, go get life, and then also my son did this shit. I'm like, would y'all pray for my son because he took a krug and he did? Y'all be like, You remember what you said about Diddy? I know what y'all will say to me. So I'll be very careful. Like I have to apologize about how hard I've been on Cassie because it's making sense to me now. It wasn't making sense like the judge said about my son case. It just wasn't making sense to me. But now it's making sense. Cassie did all the freaky stuff she did, took all the butt whooping she took because of the krugs. The krugs, the money, the lifestyle. Money is an addiction too. People can be addicted to money. Why do you think drug dealers take chances to sell krugs for some money? Because it's an addiction. You can love money so much that you would jeopardize your freedom. Some people have killed over money. What's the Migos? What's the one that got killed? Take Off. He got killed in Houston at a crap game over some money. He a famous Migo. They shooting craps and somebody pull out a pop out. So money is an addiction. People do dumb shit for money. That's China. People do dumb stuff for money. Yes, Miss Joyce said this shit just need to stop wasting taxpayers' dollars. Miss Joyce, right now, if I was a juror, I would be so pissed that they taking up my time. Because the solution to this whole case is rehab. The solution is rehab. They should be issuing out rehab tickets to everybody up in there. You need to go to the rehab. You know what? We ain't gonna send this Diddy to prison. We putting Diddy in the rehab. They said Diddy was going through detoxing. He was going through withdrawals since he been in there. That show you how bad this man is on drugs. And if you ever been addicted to something, even a human, you know it's hard to kick an addiction. Some of y'all so addicted to a person that you will go to a club and fight a person dancing with them because you mad, because you that addicted to them. You will pull up and bust somebody's tires because you addicted. You will call somebody's job and get them fired because you addicted to them. Do you hear me? This is what y'all don't understand. I don't know what this knee pin person saying is one for some. I don't know. I'm watching your comments because you walking on thin ice right now. Lisa said, Nina, you so right. Everything you're speaking. I'm for real, Lisa. And it's a lot of people on here that had addictions and they healed. Y'all know how it is. And they're the same ones that said Diddy should go to prison. But anybody send you to prison when you was walking out here looking like you ain't took a bath in a week, feet rusty, nose running, begging for money because you wanted krugs, giving head in the backyard. Oh, I remember the 80s and 90s. Y'all was giving head in the backyard for a rock. Stop playing with me. So it makes sense why Cassie was doing this shit. This is what drug addicts do. So I had to say, wait a minute. I got to be easy on Cassie, man, because she got an addiction. I hope she healed. I hope she is. But Cassie, the Bible don't lie. And it said a dog will go back to his vomit. If you not careful, baby girl, you doing vindictive shit to somebody, you will return back down that road. You better be very careful. You better hope that you didn't lie on this man to get that money. Because if God delivered you and you lied, oh my gosh. You can't ask for deliverance and you go back and hurt somebody. Do you hear me? Thank you, Sandra. You just can't. You can't ask God to deliver you and help you get your life right and you go and stab somebody in their back. You can't do that. The best thing Cassie could have did for Diddy is never talk to him again. If you want to go press charges, Cassie, You shouldn't have never talked to Puffy Combs again. I would not dare want a dime from my predator. The only way I would have wanted money from my predator if I just sent him to prison and then he got a estate here and got a lot of money. Now I can sue you. But I'm not coming after your money, darling, and your ass still walking around out here. Cassie did a double whammy, double jeopardy. She sued the brother, just like Rihanna suing, just like Maya, whatever her name's suing. But Diddy was feeding y'all. Y'all coming suing him after y'all was doing the same thing he was doing. It sounded like all y'all was screwing Diddy. All y'all spending this man money. Y'all was leaving him out the party. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even invited to the party half the time. So if Cassie had F-offs with Diddy, how we know she have F-offs with somebody else? I'm just saying, X, money, and crime. That's the lifestyle he was living. But I'm going to tell you about Quincy real quick and I'm going to go. Miss Joy said, yeah, Cassie just did everything just to be with Diddy. This mess is it all about. Everyone is just lies. Yeah. Every single person testifying, Miss Joyce, did something to be a part of Diddy's life. Every single person used this man. And one of his old publishers was speaking today. He said, Diddy is extremely smart. He's a wise man. He's a marketing genius. He's a giver. He said all kind of good stuff about Diddy. He said, but Diddy likes power. He don't like criticism. He don't like to be told no. He said Diddy always got yeses because he knew how he was a charmer, right? He said, so he know right now Diddy's sitting in that chair, pissed that these people that I forgave, I gave back jobs, you stayed in my mansion, I gave you a famous lifestyle, I was giving you money, you was on my yacht, you was on my private plane, you was a part of me. You get up here and you say all this stuff about me. Isn't that like a stab in the back? Well, you was mean to us. Okay, we was mean to each other. Cassie threw the knife at me too. Okay, I was the boss. I was a mean boss. I'm sorry. But y'all want my whole life to end when y'all was enjoying all this mess with me? Could you imagine? Y'all was enjoying all this shit with me, running around getting high, traveling, having F-offs, and I'm the only one on trial. If I was Diddy, I'd be like, okay, I'll eat that. I did all the shit y'all said I did. But they did it too. So get over here and sit down. Get y'all ass over here and sit down. We all finna go to jail. That's how I would feel. All of us finna go to jail. We all broke the law. How come I can't get our immunity? Shit, that's what I'm saying. How they getting it? They let you know they after Diddy. Y'all understand that? They after Diddy. And it ain't because of these people. They don't give a damn about no crackhead Brianna. They don't care about her. They after Diddy. They want to destroy that black man. So any means necessary, I would get everybody immunity that got something to tell me about Diddy. That shit is not law, man. Come on, that's the bull crap. That's wrong. It's wrong. You can tell me you pow somebody if you tell me what Diddy did. And I'm going to let you walk. So you just get to change the law? You just get to change the law. Another human being can tell somebody, family member, okay, he don't want pow your son, but since he telling us what we want to know about Diddy, we going to let him walk for pow on your son. What? And y'all wonder why that Uncle D do what he do. He just changing laws. He just doing it. Y'all doing it too. United States need to sweep up, man. They need to clean up, man. They really need somebody to come through here and clean this place up. Because United States is corrupt. And it goes all the way back to slavery when it was stolen. This is a stolen land with stolen laws. And these laws is bullshit. So I don't know what y'all expect. We shouldn't be under some of these laws. For example, why the hell do I need a license to drive my car? Why the hell do I need insurance to cover my car if I don't want my car covered? They make us, they strong arm us, just have us in a headlock. You go do what I say because we need your money. And then when I get your license, I get my insurance on my car, then I got to pay you to park my damn car on a public street that I'm paying taxes for. This is a public street and say no parking. Why I can't park here? I pay for these streets. Then the parking got a meter. Why I got to pay you to park on a street that I pay for? Then when you buy your house, I fix my credit, buy my house, work hard for years to purchase my house, and I got to pay you taxes to stay in my house. Once it's paid for. So you never get done paying for your house, people. You see the game they play, you never get done paying your house. So all the people, I own my house. Okay, miss a mortgage payment and see once you get evicted like I did out of my apartment. Miss a mortgage payment and tell me if you own it. No, the bank owns your shit. And if you miss a payment, they come and they get your shit. It's just a longer process. This government is bull. Well, that's why a lot of people are anti-government. Because it's bull. This case is bull. Why do I work? I go to work. This is when I was punching the clock. You go to work. I'm on YouTube looking for money. You know, I'm earning my money. When I look around, I don't see Uncle Sam. I don't see Uncle D. I don't see Elon. I don't see the feds. When I'm at work, I'm tired. My knees hurt. I don't see none of them. I don't see none of them. So why in the hell do I got to pay you taxes off something I worked for? Why I'm giving you some tax money off some money I earned? Not only am I paying you to work, I got to pay you to spend my shit. So $1 getting taxed 2 or 3 times. So I pay you to get the money. Then I go to the store and I got to pay you to spend my shit. Why? And y'all talking about Diddy's a crook. No, the people that's going up against Diddy right now, the government, y'all are the biggest crooks ever walked this land. Y'all are the gangsters. Only a gangster can say, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to give you immunity. Wait a minute, write up the paper. Write up the paper. Here go your immunity. Now tell us what Diddy did. Only gangsters can do that. They the biggest gangsters, bangers. The government is the biggest drug dealers. Who own the pharmaceuticals? And y'all see there, all the feds tearing them up. You mean them gangsters over there? Them the gangsters. With suits on. And then they got their minions on the street level controlling the slaves. Like the one that's walked in my house. These are the slave controllers. You gonna do what I say. My son Gino gotta go to court. What is it, the 11th? You know what that charge is? He already in there. But you know what that charge was before he went through all this? He was at my daughter's house. Walking to the store. The police had somebody surrounded the gas station. He got his earbuds in his ear. He walking and he looking. Kept on walking. The police put up behind him. And I guess apparently they were saying, stop, put your hands up. So my son got the earbuds in his ear. He walking because he ain't did nothing but went and got him a Black and Mild or something from the store. They tackled Gino, throw his hands behind his back, pull the earbuds out his ear. You don't fucking hear what I'm saying? He looking like, what's wrong with y'all? What'd I do? You didn't obey a direct order from a police officer. His charge is not obeying the police. He said, obeying you for what? Because I told you to stop. Sir, I had earbuds in my ear. I don't care. He got a charge for that. So you telling me I'm a grown-ass person with freedom. If you told me to stop, I gotta stop or I obeyed another grown person. Why I gotta stop and talk to you when I ain't did shit? no landlord no damn free. You put on your lights, pull me over. I got to show you my slave papers, my insurance, my title, my license, all my slave shit. Here you go, sir. And if you don't have license, they got a right to go through your stuff. And everybody in the car. I just can't. I just cannot with the United States. I swear, I know y'all gonna say, well, leave. Give me a ticket. I promise you I'll go. If I had money, I would leave. When people tell me to go back to Africa, I've never been to Africa, but I would love to go. You got the money. Because this country right here is tripping. We got a whole trial going on in the United States about a freak off baby oil and drugs. That's all the whole case is about. A freak off baby oil and drugs. I know people in other countries sitting there looking at us like, y'all gotta be kidding me. Well, where the kids at? Where the ladies at that was, they just talking about Cassie. Y'all really want us to believe Cassie that important to the government? So what was the government at when Cassie was getting her ass whooped? They don't care about Cassie. They want to destroy Diddy. But real quick about Quincy. Can I get my likes up, please? Real quick about Quincy. KK said she don't understand. No, she said Quincy's in love with Diddy. And to me, KK, you saying that Diddy slept with Quincy. They were all getting paid by Diddy. Yes, of course they were. Hasten, you can talk about Tupac and Big all day long. Tupac is one of my favorites. We share the same birthday. But let me tell you this, darling. You can't put that on that man until they figure it out. So until they got evidence, he didn't kill them. Y'all need to stop saying that shit. Until Justin Bieber and Usher come out and say Diddy touched them. Diddy ain't touched them. What's wrong with y'all? Justin Bieber said he's tired of hearing it. Leave them alone. Do y'all know how degrading they have to be for their family to constantly hear that Diddy took their manhood and they said he didn't, and everybody out here, he need to tell the truth about Diddy and Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber and Diddy said he didn't do nothing. Now, we may think they're in denial, but until they tell their own story, it's not right for you to tell their story. How old is Usher? Usher almost 50 years old. Usher know how to tell about Diddy if he wanted to. Shit. Y'all making my eyelash come on. Usher know how to tell about Diddy. Leave him alone. Y'all talking about Usher and Justin Bieber, but all over the internet. Y'all victimizing them every time you bring up their name. You victimizing them over and over again. Let a victim tell their own story. Let a victim come out when they're ready. It's not your right to tell their story. Catherine said they're victims. How you know that? They saying they're not, Catherine. That's so absolutely ridiculous. If I'm saying I'm not a victim and you said I am, I'll be ready to fight. I mean, for real, I know they said, well, these people leave us the hell alone. Y'all never met Justin Bieber, Usher in your entire life. Y'all don't know what they victimized from. They may be traumatized from, Justin Bieber was raised in a trailer park. He may be traumatized from getting bullied every day. We don't know what his trauma came from. But y'all just insinuating, you know it came from Diddy touches. But you seen the video when Diddy gave him that car, don't you? Y'all seen the video Diddy changed his life too. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that. I seen the video where Diddy changed Usher's life too. And I know that their parents let them go to the flavor camp. I know all that. But what happened at the flavor camp? Do we know? Nope. Y'all ain't talking about Steve Harvey and his boys camp. Steve Harvey got a private boys camp. Mm-hmm. What y'all doing at the camp, Steve? But guess what? They mamas know they there. Until they come out and tell their story, it's not your right to tell their story. Somebody said, shut up, TK. TK, shut up. Shut up, MM. Does. If you don't want to hear it, don't listen. That's mental illness, TK. That's what we're talking about right now today. Mental illness and drugs. The people is telling me to shut up and don't want to hear what I'm saying. They're on that shit. Or they mentally ill. Because you don't listen to people that you don't like. Do you know how many people on YouTube that I never watched in my life? If I see a channel that say, I'm going to show you how to do a demonic ritual. Why would I go over there and watch this shit knowing I'm not into that? Just to criticize them doing a ritual. That's mentally illness. You know what I'm saying? From the title, I'm not listening. If you don't want to hear me talk about Diddy and get my own perspective, get the hell on. Because what I see right now with this whole case is a bunch of mentally ill drug addicts. And I am not taking not one person's side. A bunch of mentally ill drug addicts that was doing some sinister shit behind doors with a lot of money. If you're going to take anything from Diddy, take his money. I'm just being real. If y'all want to take something to hurt Diddy, take his money. Because he can do the shit he's doing without that money. Money is power. So what destroyed Puffy was money. Elizabeth says she don't know nothing without listening to black people, folks, who know what she don't. Yeah, if I want to know something about somebody else's culture, I listen to them. You know what I'm saying? So, if I want to know something about hip-hop, I listen to people talk about hip-hop. If I want to know how to make money on YouTube, I listen to people talk about how to make money on YouTube. If I want to know how to build a deck, I got to go watch a video that builds decks. So, why you watching if you don't want to learn something? Just to criticize? Your grown ass watching somebody just to criticize. Something wrong with you. Yes, Rhoda said Diddy was going to do something real big and they wanted to stop him. Diddy was starting another like Black Panther organization, y'all. Diddy wanted to put Black Wall Street back together. Diddy had came to the point in his life, I believe, where he wanted to get clean and make a difference because he felt like I haven't been giving back. I got to do something. So he started talking about organization and unity within black people. Do you hear me? So he started trying to do different things and they did not like that. If y'all have not noticed this, and I found this out from people in the entertainment business, certain things they cannot do. Have you ever noticed people that got a lot of money that's famous and they're not giving back to their community? They're not open community centers. They're not buying homes. T.I. did it. Mike Epstein did it. A few people, Big Mike, some of them have done it. But a majority of them, they can't do it because it's in their contract. You can't do nothing good for your people. Trust me. You can go buy the chains. You can buy booty. You can buy cars, houses. But you better not invest in your people. Or you cannot build up your community. Your job is to tear it down through your music and your actions. That's your contract. Why do you think that rappers and stuff be beefing and pop-on each other? That's in their contract. Why do you think they're able to make songs about pop-on folks and not getting in trouble by the label? Because the label was the one pushing the agenda. You hear me? The label's pushing it. They want us to hate and fight. Soon as you bring unity, they gonna bring you down. Why Diddy on trial? He beat Cassie in the hallway. Y'all really believe that? He on trial because he beat Cassie. Y'all really believe that, huh? No, Cassie is the decoy. Cassie the reason they using it. So they won't look racist. Yes, they don't want you to talk about P. Diddy, then leave. Don't be disrespectful. Oh, they gonna get a TK. See, that's why I need some more mods. Because TK, I ain't got time for the nonsense, baby. Delete them. Delete them. Because you know why I said delete them, Miss Margie? So what you're saying is a person is supposed to rent someone else You are renting, Marjorie. Marjorie, that is the... Let me tell y'all something. People learn by hearing. Or seeing, I see stuff and I learn. If somebody tell you this is the holy grail, this is the way of living, you might believe that. You said rent for the rest of your life. You never own nothing. The man, I'm going to say the man ain't going to never let us own nothing. Especially if you this color, Marjorie. In your mind, you think, this mine. Do something to see once your house get taken. I'm talking about people that's paid your house paid for right now. Miss your taxes long enough and see if that's your house. So when you say, do I want somebody to rent for the rest of their life? You are renting for the rest of your life. You just got a piece of paper to appease you, to make you believe in your psyche, this my shit. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. The only difference in you and me, because I didn't own the house before. I didn't own 2 houses. The only difference from what I'm doing now and owning a house, I really have less responsibilities. Something go wrong in this house, I'm calling my landlord. When I had my own house, I had to call my daddy. You see what I'm saying? I don't pay taxes on this shit. I pay rent one time. I don't pay taxes on my house. Mr. Willie do. And you know what else good about this house? I can give a notice and leave. A house, I gotta sell it to leave. I got furniture in my house like you do. I got a backyard like you do. If I get too loud in my house, the police go come. If you get too loud in your house, the police go come. If I do something stupid in this house, the police go come. If I sell Krugs in this house, the house go get raided and Mr. Willie go lose his house. If you sell Krugs in your house, the house go get raided and you go lose your house. So what's the difference in renting besides the liability? Tell me. I'll wait. But until people wake up, they think they doing something. I own my house. You do? Well, prove it. I want you to miss 3 mortgage payments and tell me, do you own your damn house? Because when you own something, you don't pay for it no more. People sign that deed, a 30-year lease to pay for a house and say, I'm a homeowner. How you paying for something you own? For real. This chair, I bought this chair cash. This is a nice chair, right? I don't pay no payments on this chair. This is my chair. Can't nobody come and take this chair. It's mine. If I buy a car and it's paid for, that's my car. Now, they can take it if I don't keep insurance on it. If I get stopped and I don't pay my insurance ticket, they can tow my car. So Marjorie, I had to explain it to her. She want to know what's the difference. You're going to rent for the rest of your life. You're renting now, Marjorie. It's just a different name for it. Homeowner, 30-year mortgage, 30-year rent payment. It's just the games they play with our mind, make us think we doing something. Like the 401k. I got 401k on my job. You do? How long that's gonna last since Uncle D in there? You better go get it. For real. I'm so glad I just see stuff so different because I was raised old school by older parents. My father never believed in the banking system. He said people think they important because they money get direct deposit. You gonna take my money and see my money before I see my money. And then you'll let anybody go in my money in your bank and take my shit because they say I owe them. I might even know this person and you let them take my money. You let them garnish my money. So that's what my daddy used to do. My daddy had a savings account because my mother made him. And she had a checkers, but he didn't like it. He had it where he could just go cash his check. They said, Mr. Mayberry, how much you want to leave in here? Nothing. My mother was like, Jim, you ain't going to leave. She will put money in the bank. He said, I don't need them people to watch my money. I don't need you to make taxes off my money and use my money to make money and they don't give me my shit. I don't need to go to the ATM and they tell me how much I can get of my own money. And if they think I'm spending too much in one day, they freeze my shit. I don't need that. My daddy kept his money at home in a safe and put up. She said, what if the house burned down? I got insurance on my house. He said, but they ain't gonna keep my shit. He said, the bank can go out of business anytime. Like, do y'all remember Oakland Bank? They went out of business and all them people that money. They can go out of business anytime, shut down, leave with your money and file bankrupt and you would never see your money again. And nothing you can do because they the law. They the government. So he said, my money stayed right here close to me. So Marjorie, it's a lot of things that Americans just, we so blind. We so dumb. We really believe the hype. We really believe that going to school, getting a college degree make you better than somebody else. Why y'all think Uncle D is trying to take the educational system? Because he know he became a millionaire without it. He was handed a silver spoon, but he been around a lot of millionaires that's self-made like Jay-Z. He know most millionaires never went to college. Most people that went to college gonna be workers for the rest of their life. You going to school, you paying them to learn a trade, to work for them, to still gotta answer to somebody else. Can I go on vacation, boss? Yeah, you can't go in June, maybe July. Okay, I'll try back in July then. You know my kids got a conference. Can I go? Well, put it in and see if that day available. You go to school, pay all that money just to still answer to somebody. When you can go to school, get to trade and open your own firm. Most people that work for somebody got a cap. When you work for yourself, the sky is the limit, baby. You can get whatever you want. You can get whatever you like. You can go wherever you like. I work off my phone, not just YouTube. Like I said, I got some stuff on other stuff I got in play. But I was thinking about going back to Job Corps, like I told you, and God stopped me. But you know why I'm glad? Because I've been working since I was 14. Hard working. Raising kids and nieces and nephews. Grinding. Could never go nowhere. Do y'all know right now I ain't on no paper? I ain't gonna say I don't owe nobody. I owe bills. I could take my phone with me and make a video off a plane and still get paid. I can make a video on the ocean and still get paid. I can make a video at a restaurant and still get paid. I can go on the truck with my friend and go up and down the road and still get paid. That's the best feeling in the world to have your freedom. So many people trade time for money and they'll never get freedom. I do not want to die and go to my grave with unwritten stories, with a book inside of me, with a story inside of me. So many dreams in that cemetery. So many unwritten books in that cemetery. So many unlived lives in that cemetery. They didn't live up to their potential. They only lived to what the world told them that was good for them. You got to have A1 credit. You got to go to college. You got to get married. You got to have 4 kids and a dog. They tell you all this stuff, but everybody not the same. Your happiness and success is not mine. That's your dream, mama. Your child dream may be just to be a free spirit and travel the world, climb mountains. Y'all look at it like you're not successful. You didn't go to school. Somebody told me not too long ago, I need to get a real job. I said, what's a real job? I thought any job that paid you money was a job. So my job fake and I get money. So what's a real job, sir? Punching the clock working for massa is a real job to you. You brainwashed as hell. For real, for real. That's a real job. Go tell Tasha K that, who became a millionaire in 10 years off YouTube. How long you been on your job? 30? And you ain't touched $1 million? Stop playing with me. Go tell Amon Wiggins. He a millionaire too, I believe. And he fine. Sherelle and Perry. Sherelle check from YouTube. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's blowing my mind. 30,000 on a bad month. That ain't no real job. Is it Freaky Deneva or Funky? Funky Freaky? He make like 90 to 100,000 on YouTube a month. What? A month? This ain't no yearly thing. I'm at the low end. I'm in the back house. I'm still in the slave field. I'm trying to come out the field. That's why I watch them. Because I want to be like them. I don't want to be, I love my daddy. God rest his soul. My daddy would be 100 years old on October the 3rd if he was still living. He was born 1925. My daddy worked all his life. He didn't die a poor man. He died a complete man. He died a worker. So I'm not going to say I want to be like my father because I don't want to die a worker. I want to leave here just relaxed, happy, no worries, and just feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be stressed out about no damn bills. I don't want to work just to pay no damn bills. So I want to do what these people doing. Because you may be making $5,000 off your job. An average job, y'all, I'm going to be real. Somebody making $40, $50 an hour. You might be bringing home $5,000 to $8,000 a month. Maybe. But the average person ain't doing that. They bringing about $3,000 home. Now you working 12 hours a day, 14 hours to bring $3,000 home when all somebody got to do on YouTube is push play. Boop. Hey, y'all, this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Let me tell y'all what happened today at Diddy trial. And I need to go get a real job. Y'all better wake up and get on the boat. Y'all finna get left. Y'all get on the boat. Half y'all know how to cook your ass off. Y'all know how to sew. You know how to paint. You know how to build. You got advice for people. And you sit here watching me all day and you can have your own channel. You can have your own channel. I could be watching like I go to their channel. I learn from them. It's too much money out here. And if y'all got some items, I'm for real. This for real, for real. If y'all got some items y'all don't want, some like softly used designer items that you don't use no more, and you can't donate to the channel, send them to my P.O. Box. P.O. Box 7311, Grand Rapids, Michigan 49510. Send me that old bag you don't want, mama. Them shoes, them old Jordans that look okay, but you don't wear no more. I flip items online. Oh, I'm going to make a job. And I ain't too proud to beg. If you got some shit you don't want, a pretty picture, you don't think you don't want it no more, but I'm going to send this to Nina. Just throw it, go into the post office and send it to my P.O. Box. I'm going to show it online, and I'm going to say, this is from Miss Sarah. And she said she couldn't sell this lighter. I'm going to sell this on eBay, and I'm going to tell y'all what I made. I even send you a percentage. I know some of y'all got them designer bags. Y'all don't even wear them. Send them to me. P.O. Box 7311, 49510, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I can go buy me a PC and build up my channel. Send me y'all trash. For real. As long as it ain't got no hold on, holes and toe up, I will sell it. I had to learn the game, man, or you gonna get left behind. I had to learn the game. And I didn't want to sell no crugs. I definitely wasn't gonna sell my behind. So I'm like, what I gotta do, Lord? I can't just keep working and just be paying bills. I want to be able to get on a plane when I feel like it. My auntie gonna be 80. One of my oldest aunties gonna be 80 in September. She said, I hope you can come. I kept saying, I hope I can too, auntie. I got so many bills. I had to catch myself. I said, wait a minute. I can't go to my auntie 80th birthday in LA. Something wrong with that. And I don't know how much longer neither one of us gonna be here. I'm coming, auntie. If I gotta go to the senior citizen strip club and do something little strange, a piece of change, I think I'm playing. I'm coming, auntie. That's my plan, to be in LA in September. And I hope I might can stay 2 or 3 weeks. I am coming. I only got 4 aunties left. Out of like 18, how many aunties I had? 18 or 20, it's only 4 of them left. Both my uncles gone. I got to enjoy my family. I want to be that niece every time they having something. You don't need her coming. And show up looking like money. How y'all doing? Can I make a video on y'all crazy asses? Because I told him my family was retarded. Can I make a video on y'all, please? Because I would be a millionaire if I get down south to my crazy cousins. Oh, yeah. I would be a millionaire. I'd probably be a trillionaire if I do a video on them fools. My family crazy. Retarded. But back to Quincy, and I'm going to let y'all go. Get my likes up, please. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. I'm on fire today. I missed 2 days, and I'm coming back again because I'm about to go watch the rest of this trial, and I'm coming right back later on tonight. But, KK, what you said about Quincy, I think you're wrong, darling. Quincy, it's like this. You love the people who love you. Think about when you was a kid, who took care of you. Some of y'all was raised by foster homes and stuff. You love them people like Keisha Cole. She loved her foster parents as much as she loved Frankie because they raised her. And Frankie didn't have no understanding of that. We had the same mama, the same name, our mamas. But you know who took care of you. That's why a lot of people love their granny. Because granny always took the time to take care of you. That's why people appreciate their mom so much because daddy was an absence. So Quincy knew Diddy took care of him and his mama and his siblings when Al B. Sure didn't. I don't care what you going through, Al. I don't care who you scared of. Don't nothing keep you from your seed. You could have had a protective order where they bring Quincy to you every 2 weeks and somebody take him back. You'd have never had to see Diddy. I know how the court system get down. And if he violated, Diddy would have got arrested. You didn't do none of that, Al B. Sure. You left Diddy with your son, and he didn't actually adopt him legally, but he adopted him in his own way. Where was you at doing Quincy's Sweet 16 party when Diddy the monster spent $50,000 on your boy Sweet 16 party and bought him a brand new Bentley or something he bought him? What was you at graduation stuff? I think you might have popped up a little bit. But you didn't come and get your son. So the only father this boy know is Diddy. One thing I know about Kim Porter, and I don't even know this woman personally, she loved her damn kids. She wasn't letting nothing happen to them kids, and she knew about it. That's why she stabbed that nigga on the hand like, I'm tired of your shit. Almost killed him. And did he hit her again? No, he got some act right. Once she fought back, he got, oh, I better leave her alone. Then he started saying she my soulmate. But the ones that kept on letting Diddy whoop on them, they wasn't shit to them. They was some whores. The soulmate almost killed his ass. Tell you what my mama did to my daddy. And she was married him 60 years after that. I better marry this one. Shit. She loved me. She almost killed me. She fought me back. She ain't playing that shit. And married her. Them weak women and submissive women, y'all don't get no respect. Y'all can believe the hype if y'all want to, though. Nobody want no big mouth black woman. Yes, y'all do. Yes, you do. Because them weak ones you run over. Shit, most of these men that's married, they married to a big mouth black woman or a big mouth white woman or a big mouth Puerto Rican, Spanish, Orient. Trust me, they wife ain't letting them do this shit. So they like that shit. They need discipline sometimes. I ain't saying run over your husband, but they call him his old tender D, but he's sneaking call when his girlfriend ain't around and then tell her I'm chasing him. Boy, bye. I be letting him enjoy himself. I wouldn't keep on telling him lie. Who care? But Quincy is showing Diddy the same love that Diddy showed him. KK. He feel like, how I look turning on this man, even though I hear the stories about my mama, when all he ever did was be daddy to me. Quincy's showing us what a real man do. A real man don't bite the hand that fed them or feeding them. A real man don't listen to the crowd. In the word of God, it say, don't go with the crowd. That's his word. Don't go with the crowd. That's why he made you with one brain, so you can think for yourself. And not only that, Quincy know he's the head of the family. Diddy gone, his mama gone. He older than all the kids. He got to be daddy and big brother. So he got to be strong. This ain't the time to turn on his siblings who only got him. Christian and them twins only got him. Justin got his mama, Misha. But them twins and the Christian, they only got Quincy. So this ain't the time to turn on their daddy and make them feel like they don't have nothing. So he's like, no, I can't do that to their daddy right now. Now, when it's all said and done, maybe I can go my own way. When I make sure my little sister's good, because Christian he grown. Maybe when everybody settle down, then I'll give them my feelings or show something different. But right now, I gotta put all my personal feelings aside unless they prove that he did something to my mama. It's just like it never happened. I gotta support their daddy because their daddy supported me. Everything I have where I'm at today, the acting, all that, he thinking this came from Diddy. Diddy put him in this position. How would my siblings look at me if I turn on their daddy right now? I'm big bro. I got to make it happen. So I got to show up at the court date and support my siblings because that's their daddy. If I don't go, who go with them? Grandma? And that's his grandmama too. Even though that ain't his grandmama, that's his grandmama too. He love that old lady. He been around her since he was a kid. So he's like, I got to make sure grandma okay. Christian okay, the twins, Jesse and Delilah, is that their name? I gotta make sure Justin okay, baby love okay, because I'm big brother. This man plate is filled. And all y'all can say is, he loved Diddy, Diddy did something to him. Now y'all ones that say that, y'all don't know what loyalty looks like. That's what it is. Y'all don't know what loyalty looks like. That's why Diddy got a friend that's been with him from the beginning, sitting up in the courtroom, free Diddy on his shirt. He been there every single day. He sent Diddy money. He visited Diddy. He was there 10 toes down. He said, I don't like what I saw in the hallway with Cassie. I don't like what I'm hearing. I didn't even know my boy was on drugs like that. He said, but one thing I do know, that's my friend. So whatever my friend going through, I got to go through it with him. I'm going to tell him about himself. I'm going to cuss his ass out. I might signify on him. But I'm going to be there 10 toes down because that's what friends do. That's my brother. And if I got to put free Diddy and get criticized outside, I don't give a damn. That's my brother. And that's how Quincy feel. That's my daddy. He checked Al B. Shore. He told Al B. Shore to chill out. Al B. Shore getting on there. See, now Al B. Shore is seeking fame. Al B. Shore's a horrible father to Quincy. Now he's seeking fame. I was just want my son in my life. Quincy looking at him. Quincy, wait, he ain't 30. He looking like, Negro, please. You ain't seeking nothing from me. You trying to write books and shit about my mama demise. Where was you at on my mama birthdays? Where was you at on my birthday? Now you want to come up about what my mama told you. My mama ain't told you shit. And that's how her best friend said. She said, I'll be sure lying. My friend ain't told you nothing. She couldn't stand your ass. Y'all was cool. But she wasn't telling you her deepest secrets, Negro. You're lying. She just said that a couple weeks ago. She said, I'll be sure get on that stand line on my friend. I know something. He writing books and shit. Kim told me that the feds and that. Why would Kim tell you anything? Just think about your life. Would you go tell your baby daddy some shit? My baby daddy just called me. I wouldn't tell him where I put the dollar behind that damn this desk. What I'm telling him anything for? He in my past. If I'm going to tell anybody, it's going to be my brother, one of my kids, my sister, maybe a friend, maybe. I'm not calling no exes laying up with somebody else telling them nothing about me. So you and your girl can get rid of me? Man, come on. No. I don't believe it. Jaguar, I'm sorry, baby. I don't believe your friend Al B. Shore knows shit about Kim Porter's death. Now, I believe they may have done something to Al B. Shore, that something might have happened to him, but I can't prove that either. But as far as I'm concerned, Al B. Shore, shut up, because you wasn't there for Quincy. If you was there for Quincy, maybe half the shit went on at the house over there. If you was popping up doing visits, maybe the shit Puffy was doing would have been exposed. Because you would have seen what was going on with your son. Don't see it now that he's grown. Do you know how much money Diddy spent on your son? Your son. Diddy bury Kim Porter. What was your ends at, Al? When Kim died, why you didn't bury Kim? Your baby mama, your best friend, your BFF? Did you give Diddy any money on the funeral? No, you didn't. And I know what y'all gonna say, because he killed her. He had insurance. Diddy don't need her insurance money, y'all. Now, did Diddy delete Kim Porter because of what she knew? I don't know. But right now, they haven't proved. It ain't what you think, what you know is what you can prove. I don't know. And as soon as they show he did something to Kim, I'm going to get on here and talk about his ass. But I don't have no proof he did it to Kim, Craig Mack, Biggie Small, Tupac, none of these people. Everything is just alleged. You don't go to prison on alleged unless you get set up by the feds. You'll get a bunch of crackheads and the feds give you immunity to lie. And just think about it. Y'all know what immunity is. Am I saying it right? Immunity. You know what it is? Diddy attorney. I'm sorry, I'm eating candy, girl. I'm hungry. Diddy attorney broke the shit down so good. Just say this is immunity. You understand. And you say, I'll talk if you give me immunity. Somebody just typed it up. I knew you was going to ask for it. Here it is, right here. They give it to you, right? You get the immunity. And you know what that means? Whatever you say, you won't be charged. You can tell me you deleted somebody, you won't be. I just said that earlier. You won't be charged. As long as you tell my truth. Did I catch that? Do you think the feds giving her immunity for you to help the defense? No, I'm going to give you this immunity paper as long as you say what I want you to say. So you cannot lose. The defense is like helpless. You say what I want you to say, even if it's a lie, and I'll give you a pass. This is why they meet with their clients and they rehearse what happened. That's what I call it, a rehearsal. So you remember this happened on this day, and then cry a little bit. You got to make them believe. I know what they tell you to do. And then they'll watch certain people's in the jury. I was a client before. They'll watch some people in the jury. You know what your attorney will tell you? Keep looking at number 6. He like you. Huh? Keep looking at him. Make sure you smile. And then wipe your tears a little bit when you look at him. He like you. Number 5, she kind of hard. So always kind of give her a smile. Ease her over. They tell you to play the jurors. Make sure when you say this, put your head down. This is why they meet with their clients. They tell you how to school them, how to fool their asses. When you say, I lost everything for Diddy, make sure your voice go up a little octave. I lost everything. They be like, oh, I felt that. Oh, my God. He beat me all the time. They tell you to play with the jurors. And these are human beings that go to the store every day. They sit there like, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. He's such a monster. That's how you work them. So when they was meet with them and they gave them that piece of paper, you say this on this day, this what happened. He grabbed you by your titties. He hung you over the balcony. He ran out the house. You say it exactly like this. And while you saying it, when you said he ran, make sure you look up at the jury. And he did this and his grabbing by my titties. And he ran. This is what they want you to do. So the feds playing people like a violin over there. And y'all sitting there, the feds doing a good job. The feds is a liar. Don't get me wrong. They lock up people that need to be locked up too. But 9 times out of 10, they locking up people off a lie or off a made up story. Just because they want this person. Oh, you gonna say this or that, or you ain't finna have your job. I know a girl that lost her kids, her house, and her job because she wouldn't tell on her friend. She wouldn't tell on her friend. They was wanting him for the longest for all kind of robberies and stuff. And they was messing around. They was friends though. They went to her job and she worked for the state of Michigan. If you don't tell what you know, you ain't gonna have nothing when we get done with you. She said, I'm not telling. That's not my place to tell. I didn't have nothing to do with it. They took everything, even her kids. Blackmailed her. Ain't that's why Diddy and everybody getting in trouble? Blackmail, bribery. They do this to regular citizens. Trust and believe the people on that stand, the feds know something on most of them. That's why everybody testifying they scared of Diddy now. Because the feds say, oh, you forgot you did such and such on such and such. If you don't want to go to jail for that, you better tell what you know about Diddy. They ain't telling because they want to help the people. They telling to say they ass. Just listen to them. Half of them don't even want to tell. Cassie didn't want to tell, y'all. That's why she helped Diddy as much as she can. Cassie got her money. She was ready to go do a freak off and do something else. She wasn't thinking about Diddy. But they told her, if you want to keep that money, you don't want to be exposed, you don't want us to destroy you, you don't want us to take your kids, you better get up there and tell this Diddy story. And you better make it sound good. Because you know we can lock your ass up too. You did all kind of shit with Diddy. Oh, we know you did it. So if you don't want to be involved in this case, I advise you to hurry up and turn on him. Y'all ain't want to hear me. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all not ready. Get my likes up, please. None of y'all ready for what I'm saying. Hey, King. Conspiracy. I know what I'm talking about, man. Lisa said her son got 10 years because he wouldn't tell on his friend. I'm telling you, my brother did 30 years. His friend did some shit, lied, because my brother went on the run. His friend got 7 years. My cousin gets 7 years. They all did it together. They got together and said, my brother was the mastermind, the one that cut the man. My brother the one saved the man's life. So when he turned himself in, he thinking, oh, I could do this 7 years. I'm going to go on and do it. They gave him 12 to 36 years. He ended up doing 30 years. I'm telling you how the system works. Because he was the last one to get caught. They came in cahoots. We'll tell you he did it if you let us go or give us less time. Okay, where he at? He in Mississippi. He did it. But they the ones that actually did it. When y'all listen to these court cases and stuff, y'all better have an open mind, man. Some stuff ain't what you think it is. They will make you think that person in that seat is the worst person in the world. Because they want something from this person. I actually think they squeezing Diddy because they got Ray J out of it. You know, he's like, Ray J. They got Ray J. He don't care about throwing Ray J broke ass under the bus. He do not care. You know who they want, don't you? Oh, they want the big people. They want Oprah. They want Clyde Davis. They want Lucian Granger. They want Jay-Z and Beyonce. Probably Mary J. They want the big people. The ones that run the record labels. So they squeezing Diddy. You know you don't want to go to jail, Diddy. You better start talking. Ray J. You know Ray J was delivering Cassie Krugs. How did they know that? Diddy told them. And you know why he telling? Because Ray J running his mouth too much. We gotta get rid of this little punk. He got to go. He all on interviews with pastors and shit. You gotta go. You a drug dealer and you up here running your mouth. And you know Pastor Jamal Bryant knows some shit because Ray J told him. Diddy threatened Pastor Jamal Bryant, if you release that video, I'm going to grab you out the pool pit. Man, Pastor Jamal Bryant said, Did this nigga forget I'm from Baltimore? And that's where he from. I'm from the hood. Don't let me put this holy glove on your behind, boy. You got me mad. You went up in this pool pit to see what happened. Run your ass up in this pool pit to see what you walk out. You know what I'm saying? So, no, they know all this stuff. Pastor TD Jakes, they want him. Shh. Have y'all heard from TD? Have y'all seen Denzel? Denzel to switch roles with TD. He done got in the pool pit. And the Lord. No, we know that's you, Denzel. We know that's you. We know the real you. You was at all the F-offs. You was over at the Playboy Buddy Ranch. We know. You can't run behind Jesus now. TD, we want to know why they called you the power bottle. I really want this trial to do a real big, like, turn, like, woo. I want the turn to just be like, woo, and just direct it to Hollywood. Let them on out. Y'all probably be happy R. Kelly come out. Because the shit they did, R. Kelly look like a Girl Scout. A Boy Scout. Let R. Kelly out. Because y'all think they might have lied on him too. Y'all believed it though. Because some of them girls' family members said they lied. R. Kelly seemed like he in there because he wouldn't do something. That's how I look at it. You think they was worried about them drug addict girls that ain't working, living in the projects, didn't go where with their life, and here come Lifetime knocking on their door? Could you tell us the R. Kelly story and we give you book deals and movie deals? Do you think they care about them little poor black women? No. They wanted R. Kelly. They wanted R. Kelly. They didn't care about them women, and then they lied to the women. Have any of them wrote books? Have you seen them starring in a movie? They lied to them. And then when they went to him, like, we ain't got no money. Y'all told us to do this. We was just bullshitting. And you know this, man. They didn't get shit. We got R. Kelly. Fuck them. Let them go be homeless again. Don't care about them damn women. Somebody, okay, TK said, was you and your mom Alpha and Zora? Alpha and Zora? What is that, TK? I'm kind of lost. Or were you talking to somebody else? Lisa said, I'm not lying. If I ever get in trouble, I'm calling for you. I'm going to send everybody I know to go. Girl, I should have went. My nephew in prison right now facing 60 years. And he grew up in the house with me. I used to get on his nerves. He said, Nina, I finally realized your ass missed your calling. You need to really get back in law school. He said, because I think you can come and get me out. He said, because the stuff, I be talking to him like this. I be telling him what I'm going to talk about. He said, damn, TT, you know your shit. I don't know all the legal terminology. I don't know. And case 36 on 2000. I don't know all that yet. But I got common damn sense and I can read people real well. I can hear a situation and break that shit down and pretty much tell somebody how it happened, when it happened, and why it happened. I just got that in me. And people be looking like, how that girl know that shit? Discernment. I just got it. It don't take a rocket scientist to see stuff for what it's for. It don't take a rocket scientist to see that Diddy's a drug addict. He mentally ill. He's hurt. He got trauma. It don't take a rocket scientist. Where are the book people at? Where are the psychologists at? And ask them, from what you heard about Puffy Combs, what is your diagnosis? Why ain't asking that? Because you know what they'll say. I see a lot of trauma. I see like anger inside, a whole lot of drugs, too much money. And that led to him wanting power because he's been dogged out all his life. Most people on power trips been dogged out and bullied. So when they get a little money and they get a little inch, it's their turn to bully the bully. And everybody sometime got to get it. Do you hear me? And I promise you that's what a psychiatrist would tell the people. Diagnose Diddy ass. Y'all didn't diagnose everybody else on the stand but Diddy. And y'all claiming all the people on the stand because of Diddy. So how to resolve the problem? Go to the head. My mother used to always tell me, when a gang, she said, I don't respect gangs and none of that. My daddy didn't either. Bullies, she used to tell us all the time. With a group of bullies, fight the toughest one. I'm like, what? Call out the toughest one in the crowd. When you beat that person ass, oh, the body go leave. When you kill the head, the body go die. It could have been an organization with Diddy if they would have cut the head off a long time ago. If they would have got Diddy a long time ago. If they would have pressed charges a long time ago, we wouldn't even be here today. But guess what? Diddy's the head, and all them people testifying is the body. So how can you have racketeering with just the head? I don't care if they say he made them do it. I don't care if I was scared. No. How old are you? Do you get checks for being slow? Do you get ooh-wee checks? Do you get the be cool checks? No, you don't get be cool checks. So that means you functionable, right? You got your right mind, right? You get up, you cook, you clean, you get your stuff together, don't you? You don't have sex and all that. You don't do all that stuff on an everyday basis, right? But you don't know how to tell Diddy, no, I'm not going to do drugs every day. No, I'm not going to have a free girl. If Karen come up to you right now, Cassie, and slap the shit out of you, bow. Or Ken, bow. What you going to do? Are you going to get in your car and say, I didn't call the police, I was scared? No, you're going to fight and you're going to call 911. So why when this brother was doing it, you couldn't do neither? Was you benefiting something out of it? Yes, money and fame. Get off my stand. This is boiled down to it. People wanted something from Diddy, so they compromised their self-respect and their dignity. They compromised it. They gave it away. Here, Diddy, you can have my self-respect and my dignity in change of money and fame, okay? And a lifestyle, okay? And when we get caught, I'm going to snitch on you. When we get caught, I'm telling. Yeah, we did the drugs together. Yeah, we went to restaurants with Popeyes. We did it. But I'm going to tell if we get caught. That's snitching. And the Fed said, if you snitch, I'll give you this piece of paper. As long as you snitch how I want you to snitch. And then I'm going to protect you pretenderly. Now, that ain't no word. I'm going to pretend to protect you because you go get got. I'm going to turn my head and call and have somebody come and blow your head off. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know Brianna. What happened to Brianna? Cassie, oh my God. Man, come on. Y'all dumb as hell. Man, y'all dumb as hell. I would get on that stand and plead the fifth. Nope, I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing. I was high. I would tell you what I know if I knew, but I was high unless you want me to lie about it. I was high. Ain't no way in the hell I'll go up there and go against the industry that I was a part of. It's too many dangerous things that can happen, not just to you, to your family. And that's what they said. Well, she didn't do that because Diddy was going to do something to her family. Diddy didn't do nothing in 14 damn years. Cassie started relationships. She ran off. She was having club parties at her crib. He ain't do nothing to her mom and daddy yet. Not yet. So at one point in your life, you got to say, Diddy bluffing. You ain't finna do shit with your ugly self. You ain't finna do nothing, Puff. You talking stupid. Now puff on this. Puff on the Cocoa Puff and shut up. Because now I know you're lying because you ain't did nothing yet. You gave my mama her 20 bands back. You a coward. Shut up, Puffy. Don't have me call Suge Knight. That's why they had to say this, Puffy. Do I have to call Suge? I know he in jail, but Suge can reach you from jail. Do I have to get on Suge's team? He terrified of Suge Knight. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Quincy is down at that courthouse every day because Puffy is the only father he knows. I'm just good. It's plain and simple. My step grandmother raised my mom. She had a fit when Celeste died, my grandmother. A fit. She couldn't eat. I remember it, so I was young. She couldn't eat. She couldn't focus. This was her step grandmother. Her daddy's wife. Her mama gave her away at 9 months. No. 18 months. Her brother was like 9 months. So she really didn't know her mama. When my grandmother died, I told y'all the story how my uncle was acting at the funeral. When her real mother died, she didn't have no kind of attachment. She loved her, but she wasn't as hurt as bad as she was about Celeste. Because Celeste is the one who changed her diapers, who fed her, who sewed her clothes for school, and who made sure she got on the bus, who made sure she was okay when her daddy was at work, out in the fields. You know, so that's the mama she know. You ain't got to birth nobody to be their mother. Some of the people that birth you treat you worse than your mother that adopted you. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all wondering why Quincy doing the shit he doing, well, I'll be sure, because his stepdaddy didn't show him the street shit. He didn't see it. My kids didn't see their daddy doing the shit he did. That's all they seen was daddy. So evidently, Kim made sure that Diddy kept that lifestyle away from home. Now, he might have seen them argue and fight. He might have seen Diddy haul off and hit his mind. He may have, and he may have not. But couples fight, argue. That ain't good, but people do it. So evidently, Diddy did something in that household to make Kim Porter's son, that's not his, love him enough to be at that courthouse every day. I don't care what y'all say about that man. He loved them damn kids. Even Cassie said on the stand with her friend Maya. She said on the stand that when her and Cassie went off to the Prince concert, if it's Maya's, one of them girls will testify. Diddy told him, no, we ain't going tonight. I got my kids. He was babysitting his kids and told Cassie, we gonna miss Prince concert. And she snuck off and went anyway. This is Diddy. He could have had a nanny watch his kids. He said, no, I got my kids tonight. We ain't going to see Prince. And she went anyway. And that's when he went and caught up with him and stuff. And they trying to say she couldn't even go to a concert. How many of y'all that went against the grain of your mate? They say you couldn't go nowhere. You be like, I'm going anyway. And they show up and check. You be like, so, you just going to go in and disrespect me, huh? That don't mean they controlling. That's a relationship. Showing up where you up at this concert and I told us we ain't going. Man, come on, man. That's how you going to do me? Or some dudes might be like, man, get your peanut head ass in the car. I mean, that's what couples do. Y'all ain't hearing me, though. Thank y'all for watching. I got to go put titles on these videos. I hope y'all have a different perspective. Diddy needs help. Cassie needs help. Brianna needs help. Maya needs help. Whoever else on that stand needs Jesus. Okay? They need to be delivered. Delivered. Like they told me about my son, it's no help in that county jail for mental illness. It's no help in the prison system. People need to be out here to get help. Put them in an institution. If y'all gonna sentence Diddy to anything, sentence him to 5 years in a mental institution with rehab. I can take that. A good 5 years. Don't send the brother to prison and we just have another statistic, a black man just locked up and gone. I mean, we gotta make it make sense. If you gonna lock the brother up for all the sinister stuff he did, go send him through detox. First of all, he gotta get that devil up out of him. The thing that went out my front door, that's inside of Diddy. First, you gotta pray that devil up out. He gotta throw up. He gotta regurgitate the devil, the enemy. So he need deliverance. He need people that know how to pray, to put their hands on him and deliver him from that demon first. Then you can work on the crud problem. But y'all don't know nothing about deliverance. Y'all just want to know what y'all know and want to argue with somebody and I'm taking up for Diddy. No, these people need deliverance. We watching. And we know better than them, man. We laughing at these folks. People sitting there. This is a talk show to us. This is a sitcom. Did you see what happened to Diddy? This is a bunch of lost souls. God giving us the opportunity to save some people. He tests you. And if you don't pass the test, it will come back to you. He's testing us to do the right thing. And half y'all refuse to do the right thing. Nope. I want him to go to jail. I'm Team Cassie. Okay. If you Team Cassie, show you Team Cassie. You know how you can show you Team Cassie? Find out how to write to her fan club. And send her scriptures every damn week. Pray deliverance over Cassie. Don't celebrate the devil's money. You mad because she got 30 million. I don't want the devil money, baby. That money she got was devil money. Y'all call Diddy the devil, right? Clyde Davis the devil. Who money she got? The devil. I don't want that money. It's easy, y'all. It's easy to join an organization. I ain't gonna say the name of it. It's easy to sell your soul to be famous and rich. It's easy to come up just like that and get a house, a car, be a millionaire. Go watch the video about Sukiyana. She did it. She sold her soul because she got tired of being in the projects. And then she came on the internet and started crying to me. I didn't know. I just want to get out. And then 3 or 4 days later, she in a drop top Bentley or something, coming from the mall with a bunch of designer bags saying, I was on my cycle, y'all. I was tripping. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. No, I felt what you said. And it disappeared off the internet. For real, she was crying. Said, I didn't know I was going to sell my soul. I just wanted my kids out the projects. Help me, y'all. I got to get out of this. And then next thing you know, she got all that stuff. You know what it was? We didn't give you enough, huh? Shut your ass up. He goes some more bags. He go a car. You need a house? Because we ain't going to keep on bribing you. In a minute, we going to delete your ass. You in. Now shut up. Now she act like she never said this shit. She sold herself. For things. Now she's stuck in that shit. I don't want the devil's money. I will shovel shit before I sell my soul. I promise you I will. And be singing. So all of you jealous of Cassie of what? I would go back in my car before I be Cassie. Do you hear me? I would sleep in my car before I let somebody pee in my mouth. Y'all got me messed up. Please push the like button. Please share. And if you're not getting nothing out of these videos, I don't know what to tell you. Because I know y'all still Diddy haters. Because you know why I got to expect that though, TK? You know why I got to expect this? Because a lot of people don't know God. When people don't know the Lord, they may say anything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for praying for my son. Yes, cast them out. Cast out the demons. If y'all the child of the Most High God, tonight y'all really need to be praying. Lord, I'm praying for everybody in this case, Jesus. I'm praying you deliver them, Father God. Take the taste of drugs out their mouths, Jesus. Give them a different mindset. I'm praying for a renewal of a mind for all these people involved with this case, even Ray J, Jesus. Deliverance. Archangel Michael, you go over that courtroom and you see all the lost souls and you bring them to the Father. This is what I'm praying. These people don't know you, Daddy. This is why they was doing the stuff they was doing, because they don't know you. This is why people come up against Nina on YouTube, because they don't know you. They think she's the devil. They think she's going against the grain when they don't know they still in the world, and they don't know nothing about you, dear God. They don't know the kind of heart that she has. She loves people. She want to see everybody okay and delivered. She want people to get to know who you are just like she did. I don't give a dang about Puffy money, his matches, his planes. Puffy, I'm praying for deliverance. If deliverance mean you lose everything, okay, go get you a regular job. You should have had enough money invested that you don't even need them things no more. But since you didn't, and can nobody pray for you more than you pray for yourself? But sometimes you got to pray for people that's not capable of praying for themselves. I got to be my son's voice because he don't have one right now. I have to be the one to talk to the Lord because he don't know how right now. He ain't in his right mind. So I have to do it. Do it hurt my soul to the pit of my being? Because that ain't the child I had. The devil can't have him. I'm casting all the demons off my child, all my children, all the children. If you look at these kids out here, they on demon time. They can't function without a substance in their body all day long. You got a wood, you got a wood. Who got the weed? All day long. You go to the damn dispensaries, they line up around the corner like zombies, just stand in line, waiting. I said, so y'all can't function without a substance in your body? That is absolutely ridiculous. But this is how the government wants them, like zombies. I'm going to the dispensary. It's better weed. You shouldn't be smoking nothing. Drink some water. Go eat some popcorn. Here, you want a cookie? Eat this cookie. Shit, all you gonna do is get this keg if you eat this cookie.